than you did, and if you were able to execute on that, you are ahead of this wreck.
Yeah, this is one of those that you can label it as bad luck, but if you qualified in the top 10, you kind of created better luck. It looked like Bell got away kind of unscathed. Blaney and Hamlin, I think, are the two playoff drivers that have the most damage.
Here it is again. Marty, let's talk more about Ryan Blaney. What you got?
So Ryan did not explain what happened, but here's the issue. He now has a broken steering column, and it won't steer at all. You see him being towed back to the garage or back to the pit road right now, but the broken steering column is the biggest issue for Ryan Blaney. So you got to wonder, he went off in an odd direction, Steve, if that accident actually maybe happened before all the wreck happened in front of him.
Well, and towing him back, he's done, right? The damaged vehicle policy, when you're in an accident, you can't go to the garage and make repairs, so it's going to be day over for the 12 of Blaney, who came in 45 points above the cut line. The 11 of Hamlin, because he could drive back, he can make repairs. Parker, a lot of damage for Denny Hamlin.
Right, and you pointed that out. Chris Gabehart asked him after the wreck happened, if you can drive it, go another lap so we can get prepared. They identified the left rear toe link is obviously damaged on the left rear. You see the damage on the right front as well, but the team going about this methodically and getting that.
You have 4 flats, you get towed back to the pit box, you can't drive it back, so I don't know what's going on, why they won't even give us a shot to work on it, but I don't agree with it. And I don't even know what happened, honestly. I stacked up and I caught someone in the left front, it completely broke steering arm. I don't know if we could have fixed it, but yeah, that's the frustrating part. Just don't even give us a chance. You just end our day. Not even letting us get to look at it before it's in the garage. It's just stinks.
And Steve, there have been several long conversations, first with Jonathan Hassler and NASCAR officials, then Ryan Blaney got involved as well, trying to say, hey, we feel like we should have time on the clock. What does the NASCAR rulebook say about that situation?
So the basic premise of the damaged vehicle policy is if you get into an accident, you have a set amount of time, 7 minutes, to repair your car. That's kind of total time on pit road. Where it gets murky and what's upset the 12 car is we have seen cars with flat tires unable to drive back to pit road, so they are then assisted to their pit box. That's the big difference. And what Blaney and his crew chief Jonathan Hassler want in this situation is they want it to be towed to their pit box to assess the damage to see if they can make repairs in 7 minutes. I think this is something that NASCAR is going to have to clear up, because when and who decides whether you go to your pit box or the garage as these playoffs continue, 1 point makes a difference. I think the damage on the 12 is day ending regardless, but you can hear it in Ryan's voice as frustrating. He feels his crew has the right to see that. Sounds like something between NASCAR and the teams are going to want to get cleared up, because this is going to go away here. Just wait till Bristol next week.
The defending series champion has had, unfortunately, a run of DNFs over the last 4 races, 3 of the last 4. Here it is again. Corey LaJoie involved, Kyle Busch. We've highlighted them going into the inner loop, and this is where the chaos begins.
Yeah, Corey just basically gets on the curb, runs a little high, catches the 8 in the left rear, and then it's chaos behind.